Hola! What's up, y'all? I'm gonna slowly sit on this thing. Okay, how are you? Just wanted to get a see me well. Okay, awesome. What's up, everybody? Hello, my name is Anoushka D'souza, and I am a meditation integration coach, a philosopher, and a poetess. So today I want to talk about a really beautiful topic about having males, masculine energy, guys, kings as friends. And I have an interesting background from that, so definitely want to share my take on it and love to hear what you guys think as well. So this was very interesting for me. So me growing up, first of all, my family comes from an Indian background, and so the concept of masculine and feminine and what it is to be male and what it is to be female is very regimented. So what I mean by that is that the opposite sex was not possible for you to be a friend with them. Let me rephrase that. Not that it's impossible, but too much of them being friends is not okay. And I think that is interesting. Now, I'm not saying everyone's like all of them, everyone's saying it, but this is the take thing that I've received. Okay, so I grew up in a Muslim country, and by grade 5, the girls were on one side and the guys were the other side. And we separated for schools, but it was still one big school. And what that taught me was, like, at a really young age was, the males are just for procreative sexual purposes, right? And a part of that in our biological aspects and us being human beings is true. Now, when I came to Canada and I assimilated quickly with males, it was very interesting. I was so freaking shy. I didn't even know how to talk to guys. I was just like, I'd be really weird. Like, I just thought every guy liked me, and like I'd like super shy. Like, oh my god, you know what I mean? And it took me a while to have a healthy relationship with males. Aside of the fact that my father he would live here at times, and he would also live in the Middle East because that was where his work was. But so he'd move back and forth, and then having him there he's a good dad. But I'm saying, like, having him not there as like a full-time basis definitely affected that relationship as well. And so now I feel like I've done a lot of amends, clearing, release all these old patterns of trauma, of abandonment, and also rebuilding my own connection with myself, within my masculine, within my feminine, because I was so masculine at one point. Like, I was a total tomboy, like where you and it's very comfortable for me to be in my masculinity. Sometimes I use that as a defense mechanism when I need to be vulnerable with people, and people have seen that. Partners have particularly seen that. I'd be like overly like being like very, very masculine energy. You'd be able to tell, rather than being comfortable in my feminine experience. So now more than ever, I feel like I really developed healthy, good, strong, masculine friends, and I really believe, this is my true core belief, that males and females can be friends. And particularly, like, I like to have friends, and this is like my honest truth, I like to have friends who I feel like, and I have a conversation with a guy friend of this. He's like, he only talks to females who he has somewhat of an attraction to, and I think that makes sense. It might seem shallow for some people, but it's also a perspective, right? So some people, I think, because they don't want to be friends with a really good looking person because they think something might happen. But just because they're good looking doesn't mean you can't experience that share of energy, right? And what that means to, not just thinking every guy is your partner or every female is your partner, but you can have this sexy ass friend, and you can have this sexy ass female friend, sexy ass guy friend, and still go on and still enjoy life, and have this bond, or what it means just to be in a good, healthy relationship with people. And I'm really happy and proud of myself because I have a lot of guy friends right now who just very authentic relationships and connections, and me on my end feeling very comfortable to converse with men, because like I said, like I like conversing with them in a very healthy, friendly way, and knowing where that line is for me. And it's subjective for different people. I thought I heard something. Well, I did hear something, but we're okay. So yeah, it's been very interesting, and that's my take on it. I would love to hear what you guys think on this. I am also been able to hold space where my partners, my ex-partners, are I'm that civil. You know what I mean? Like, I don't like it for it to be where it's like we're in the space of constant bickering, but it's like, you know, I'm a human, I'm a being, I'm a soul, and I'm in this beautiful, sexy ass body, and so are you. And so let's just move along. Let's just, you know, spread love and continue. And that's been my very interesting. Let me see if there's anything else that I want to share with you in regard to this men being friends concept, because I really think some males because of their ego, they have this barrier that men and women can't be friends. I know females who do that. I know everyone does that, but I'm talking specifically about males whose egos is troubled because they think that them having male friends might cause them to break a friendship. Now, that's happened to me in my past in regard to where a close friend of mine, his partner said, you can't hang out with her anymore because just how expressive I am, because he's my friend and I appreciate him, and we had a good bond. And I think she was a little uncomfortable and threatened, which is fine on her end, but it was not okay with me, because now he had to make a choice to break up a friendship. Now, I totally get it. I'm a philosopher. I see things from all different perspectives, but I'm not saying I agree with it, okay? Because why are you going to break up a good friendship even though you know there's some sexual energy that's present? That's what you're noticing, right? That's what you're being aware, because vibes don't lie. And that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, I think he's handsome and he thinks I'm beautiful, but that doesn't mean we're going to be boyfriend and girlfriend. We just experience our minds on one. That's one level of our relationship. That's just one layer. You know, another layer is like having positive conversation, you know, flow. Are we vibing? Are we arguing? Like, that's a whole different layer, and there's multi layers to every relationship. And so it really broke my heart, but you know, you move on, and everything's a lesson, and I'm grateful. So yeah, I think I really wanted to share the story because I think it's important for us to just even have a take a look at ourselves and how we relate to the male energy, right? Take a look at, if you're even a male, take a look at yourself, how you relate to another guy, or having your girlfriend or your partner having friends, and why does that irk you? What's irking you about it? So definitely, I should have said this earlier, but bring your papers and pens, or if you want to bring them right now, go ahead. And the first journal prompt is going to be, how do you believe that males and females can be friends? And write that out, see what works. Definitely dive deep. Like, I like to go 500, like half a page to a full page, because it really allows for like the more subconscious to come out. So give yourself that time. Second, I definitely want to ask, as a female, how is it you react to having friends, male friends, as how do you define them as that? And how do you feel if your boyfriend, your partner, had friends of the opposite sex? I really want us to really dive deep into this, like even clearing any things that just make us feel uncomfortable. So the next question is going to be, what would make you feel uncomfortable about that person having an opposite sex as a friend? Let it come up, bring it up, look at it, why that's an issue. We're really diving deep into asking and empowering ourselves. Like, is it ego? Is it fear? Is it the fear that we're less than? Like, what happens if he has a best friend of like 10 years and you just came to the picture? You know what I mean? Like, there's people that are going to have friends like that. Why is that irking you? Why is that an issue for you? And I respect each person has its own view, but this is for the people who are committing to be better. This is for the people committing to really look at how to, create peace within themselves. So it's just peace around them. There's peace within the relationships that they experience as well. So thank you so much. I do have VIP packages. I just put them on. I'm so excited. So there's a 1 month, there's a 4 month, and the 12 month. And definitely reach out and we'll definitely talk. It's going to include yoga, meditation, and a one-on-one session with Akashic healing as well, and unlimited voice coaching. So I'm so excited. I am so excited. So the first month, I'm doing it $1,000. For the 4 months, this is just my intro prices, okay? Yeah, I'm just seeing how this is gonna work out. I'm really excited to share all these tools that I've created. The 4 months is $3,700, and 12 months is, I believe, $1,111. Sorry, $1,111. So $11,111. And let me know how it goes with these questions. If you have any comments or anything, subscribe if you're liking my tribe. Ooh, 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 ooh. Peace and blessings, y'all. I love you, and I see God in you.